You want to become charismatic on videos, to create that strong connection between you and the audience, people to appreciate your videos, and also you to like your videos more and become confident. I will share with you my experience in front of the camera and show you exactly what made real improvements and helped me do a way better job as a video creator. There are three big changes that I made, but these are not so obvious to everyone until you come across them. Before everything, you need to know the truth. It's normal at the beginning to feel strange when shooting videos. It's normal to look unnatural and consider the results mediocre or bad. It's the same for every beginner, but you can improve this 100% if you understand these three simple changes and practice. The first big change that transformed everything for me was to always share my real experiences with you. If you are speaking about a topic and you show your audience that you have real experience with that topic, people will feel it and immediately will connect with you, trust you instantly, and you will be more confident because you have real experience with that topic. Of course, people will have different experiences and even on the same topics, but if you share your real experience, that will make a huge difference. I will give you an example. I always recommend on my channel for talking head videos to shoot wide and crop the image in post. And I like a 16mm lens on crop sensors. So many creators disagree with me on this topic. Because theoretically, a 35mm, 50mm or 85mm lens will look better for talking head videos. But my real experience proves to me that those lenses are not a great fit for the majority of talking head creators for many reasons. And I share with you my real experience with my demonstrations and real facts. And people appreciate that. Even if theoretically a 16mm lens is not the first choice for talking head videos, my real experience tells me something different. I'm 100% confident that I can prove what I talk about because it's my real experience. And people always want to see other people's real experiences, even if they disagree with some information or they experienced different results in different situations. This is the beauty. We can start a conversation and see what was different in their experience and what was different in mine and learn something from it. Real life experiences have a tremendous power over your presence in front of the camera or your vibe when you speak, even if you are not aware of it. You will be confident and people will see that, will appreciate it and become interested in your experience, learning something out of it or comparing it with their own experiences. The next thing I did after I started sharing my real experiences with you and totally changed my presence on camera was to communicate with the audience, with you, after I shared the experiences I have. This aspect and the next one I will share with you have an enormous impact on my videos. Never, but never ignore the comments, the emails, or even taking some online calls from time to time if you can do that. Reading and responding to as many comments as I can took my presence on camera to a high level faster than I was aware. If you share a real experience about any topic and start conversations with your audience, you will get to know your audience and you will speak to people you know from real conversations. And when you shoot your next video, even if you don't realize it, your presence, your vocal tone, your confidence will be different. Your brain will communicate with real people, not the camera, and everything will be calibrated with your audience because you have real conversations and feedback from them. When we meet someone on the street and start a conversation, we can immediately calibrate our tone and discussion because we see the feedback instantly. This is happening when we start a conversation with the audience in the comments section or email or during online calls. You know your audience, you know how they talk, what words they use, and your brain will adjust everything on the fly. This is something I experienced and changed me forever. And now, maybe the most complicated change that I struggle with, which will make a huge difference, is to overcome perfection. And you need to overcome the visual perfection, the speaking perfection, and also the editing perfection. This will make a massive difference. If you shoot a video with a great attitude, a great tone that creates a strong connection, but your shirt has something on it, let it be like that. If your hair wasn't perfect, but the presence was great and you feel it, let the video like that. I know it's hard, but if you shoot again, there's a big chance you will be nervous because you need to shoot again. Maybe you are tired, and maybe you will look perfect, but you lose the connection. That will lead to a bad video. Don't sacrifice the connection and the presence because of a visual imperfection that will prove one single thing, that you are human, natural, and don't want to look perfect because guess what? We are not perfect. Also, I was scared I would make a ton of speaking mistakes since I'm not a native English speaker. And I don't think I have a single video without a ton of mistakes. Nobody cares. If people understand your message, but you are not perfect, as I am not and as any other creator is not, there is no problem in making mistakes. Okay, if you make a mistake that will change the meaning of the idea and people will understand something else, you need to cut that off or record again. But don't search for perfection. Showing people that you are not perfect and you don't aim for perfection will make them feel more comfortable in starting a discussion with you, in following your real, natural experiences. I was so upset when I published a video and I saw an editing mistake. Oh my God, I was so nervous. How could I not see that mistake? Nobody cares. We are human beings and we forget small things all the time. We miss some details and we make mistakes. We try to correct the big ones, but if you miss something, don't panic and try to overcome perfection if your video has a real vibe with a strong connection and naturalness. Share only real experiences and be honest about them. People will feel it and you will be more confident and charismatic in front of the camera. Talk to your audience, respond to comments and emails. Start conversations to get to know your people and you will automatically become a more pleasing presence on camera. And overcome perfection because we are not perfect and people don't want to connect to perfect creators. Perfection will create a barrier between you and the audience. These practices changed me and I'm sure they will change and help you create better. But you can still be stuck and look scared and natural even if you apply all these tricks. To speak naturally in front of the camera, you need to take care of a few more aspects. I will give you a dedicated video where I share with you what helped me talk naturally when filming. I was terrified at the beginning to speak in front of the camera, but I solved it by applying these simple secrets. Watch this video and become unstoppable in front of the camera.